Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and this time we got a little off-brand or special brand feature here. We've got some Majorette multi-packs. These Majorette street cars are, I guess, if you search for them on Walmart.com, they're Dickies Toys Majorette 3-inch cars. So, they're available on Walmart.com. Cost of them, this 10-pack right here that you see, is $19.39. This 5-pack here was $13.17. I did not buy these. My buddy Crazy Todd bought them, and I'm going to feature them in this video. So we're going to go ahead and open these up. I'm going to show you these cars one by one, and we're just going to go through them. Alright, so angle the camera down here so we can get a nice good view of them. Here's your first one, and this is a Porsche 918 Spyder. It's 161 scale. It's pretty cool. It's got lens details for the headlamps. This one does not feature any suspension, but a lot of these models that you'll see do. So there is your 918 Spyder. So that's the first one in this. Next we got is an Audi R8. This one is pretty plain, no suspension. Looks like the base is screwed on. This one doesn't say the scale of it on the base either. Most of them do say have a scale listed on the base. This one does not. So there's your Audi R8. It's kind of interesting in this pack because some of them they're varying quality of vehicles. So here is VW Golf GTI. This is 164 scale is what it says on the base. Focus in there. This one features lens detail in the front, or jeweled headlamps, and it's got an opening hatch, which is pretty cool. Interior is pretty detailed and looks pretty nice. So this is a 164 scale. This one also has Majorette suspension, so it's got a little bit of a bounce to it. Not really a whole lot, but it's got some suspension. Alright, next up, this one's kind of cool. This is a Honda CRZ. This is in 155 scale. This one just has painted details for the headlamps, but pretty nice detailed car. This one also features an opening hatch, which is pretty neat. So there's that. There that is. This one also has a little bit of suspension to it. This one's got a bit more than the other one. So this is this is pretty nice, I would say. Wheels are pretty cool for it. I think it looks pretty good. So there's that one. And next up we got a Chevy Silverado. And this Silverado is in 171 scale. So here is your Chevy Silverado. It has lens detail in the front. Painted taillights. Looks like a pretty nice truck. Might be a good wheel swap candidate. It does have the suspension in it, but there's not really much room for these wheels to travel. But yeah, so there's that. There's your Chevy Silverado. Alright, next up we got a Fiat 500. This one just has painted details, front and back. This one says it is 155 scale. This one does not have any opening features or suspension, so real basic model, no suspension, just no opening features and just painted details. So there's that. Alright, next up we got Mitsubishi ASX, and this is in 157 scale. This one's pretty neat. This one's got suspension. Not a whole lot, but it's got those axles in there where they run through the base, as you can see it in there. This one's got jeweled headlamps, and it's got an opening hood. Kind of interesting, the opening hood detail is actually clear, so not really much of a detailed engine in there because it's part of the headlight piece, but does have an opening hood that's kind of interesting. And it shuts nice, opens nice, painted detail in the rear. So there is your Mitsubishi ASX. Alright, and now we got the Alfa Romeo, I can't pronounce it, whatever that says right there. Giulietta Giulietta, I don't know. Anyway, this one is in 1/58 scale. It's a pretty nice looking model. This one has lens detail in the front, painted detail in the rear, and the hatch, I believe, opens on this one. Yep. So there you go. There's your opening hatch. That's kind of a neat little detail. Kind of neat. Got the suspension. Not really much of it, but it is there. And there's your Alfa Romeo. All right, and next up we got the Dacia Duster. The Dacia. Yeah, I don't think you see Dacia running around in the U.S. This one has suspension, and this one has lens detail in the front, painted detail in the rear, and also has a trailer hitch. So that's pretty cool. So you hook up a little trailer to it. And does the rear hatch open? Yep, looks like it does. Interestingly enough, the rear hatch does not have a window, but the rear opens, so that's kind of cool. So that's kind of a neat little feature to it. Definitely got some play value to that vehicle. And then last one in the 10-pack is this one right here, and this is the BMW 5 Touring. It's a wagon. This one does have the suspension, although this one really doesn't have much of a suspension. And this one has just painted detail, but doesn't even roll. So that kind of stinks. Yeah, the tires just does not really roll at all. So there's that one and the last one in the 10-pack. Now let's move on to the 5-pack really quick here. Most of these 5-pack cars are repeats of the 10-pack. I'd say, I think there's really only 2 that are new here that we haven't seen. So you get the Audi R8, as we previously saw. So there's that one. You get that same BMW 5. This one rolls though, but barely. So there's that. This one's pretty sweet. This one is new. We haven't seen this one yet. This is a BMW Z4 Roadster. This is in 1/56 scale. Painted detail on the rear, lens detail in the front. Kind of a neat orange color. The wheels are pretty cool. This one has suspension. Rolls really nice. So there's that one. And then you get a repeat of the Mitsubishi ASX, which you've already seen, with that goofy opening hood that has clear engine detail. And last, but definitely not least, you get the Lamborghini Aventador. This is fairly good. It has suspension. It's got lens detail in the front. These are actual pieces of the glass here. Got detail in the back, so it's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice little Lamborghini. So there's that one. As far as favorite one in the bunch, I don't know. I think I like the I think the CRZ probably takes it for me. As far as, I don't know, how these cars look. It's pretty cool. It's got that opening hatch. But this Dacia is kind of neat too, because it's got a trailer hitch and stuff. But I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Excuse me. So these things, I guess, cost roughly a little over $2 a piece, like after shipping especially. So maybe almost $3 a piece, these cars, when you shake it out. So what do you think? Are these things worth it? But you can get these at Walmart.com right now. I think they're kind of neat. So it's kind of neat to be able to feature them. But let me know what you think of the vehicles in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching very much. Thanks for subscribing. And have a great day.